Rolling.
Microphone's on.
We're rolling.
What's cracking, guys? Omar Esop here, just doing a couple of standing calf raises. Coming at you today with something even more important, training your abs. In particular, focusing on trunk stability as applies to lifting some heavy ass weight. I'm talking about front squats, I'm talking about the deadlift, I'm talking about the overhead press. Exercises that both will lead to hypertrophy, how your abs look, building some muscle, as well as carrying over to the movements you care about most. So without further ado, enough yipper yapper, let's get cracking. What is cracking, guys? Everybody's favorite beach muscle is getting trained in this routine. Focusing today on trunk flexion stability and then trunk rotary stability. Here's what I mean. My favorite exercise to start for flexion, ab flexion, the ab wheel rollout. Why? Because it mimics actually what you're doing when it comes to the squat, the deadlift, the overhead press. The very end portion of the movement, you're forced to brace your core, keep it tight. And I do believe there is carryover. I'm going to link in the description a fantastic article by Brett Contreras and Brad Schoenfeld talking about trunk flexion, doing ab exercises and the potential benefits when it comes to strength and how there's a lot of, myths about them. At the end, I'm going to show you how I divide the actual training of the abs. I do it over 2 days. Basically, at the end of my leg workout, 2 to 3 sets of 2 different exercises I think would be sufficient. And no, once again, for the people that are saying, man, I just do the overhead press, I just front squat. Absolutely, you can build fantastic abs just doing compound movements. I do believe for next level abs, or truly pronounced abs, doing some isolation work is necessary. This movement right here, the reverse crunch, is a precursor to the next movement I'm going to show, the hanging leg raise. If you could do this safely, right, where your knees are being brought to your elbows, you're keeping, your core braced, you're flexing in, then you can move on to the next exercise. But this really is my favorite basic beginner one because it'll allow you to feel it in your actual abdominals. Using a counterweight, in this case a dumbbell, makes it easier to perform the exercise correctly. The hanging leg raise, I'll be the first to say my technique on this isn't that great. Okay, I'm using a little bit of momentum. I'm focusing though on resetting after every single rep. I see a lot of people not doing this. You want to make sure that your abs are doing the work, not your actual hips. So make sure your core is braced, make sure you're flexing in with the abs. This is definitely, when it comes to direct abdominal flexion work, one of my favorite ab exercises. Swiftly followed by my next favorite because you can use it weighted. Remember, if you want to build muscle, you do have to train it in that rep range. So you do have to train your abs heavier, right, in that 8 to 12, 8 to 15 rep range, which is why I do cable crunches. Make sure the weight is loaded, make sure you're flexing in at the bottom, the core is being braced, and you're not pushing too far back with the hips. These are all solid exercises. This is actually how I set it up. So day 1, specific exercises. Day 2, I do the other 2 exercises. Combined, this will really train your abdominals both for size and strength. Alright guys, that's the video. That's all the time that we got. We'll be seeing you. Yeah, Mark, not now. I'm filming a video, okay? I'm doing some calf raises. Do you mind? Yeah. Do you mind? Yes. Alright. Thank you. Like I was saying, that's all the time that we have. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you like the video, make sure to like the video. Remember, there are no six-pack shortcuts, but with enough time and effort, everyone can build a solid set of abs. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace! Martin, why you fucking interrupt my video?